Hey, this is Hiroshi, the owner of My Secret Otaku Live, and today I bring not a figure review, but actually a step-by-step instruction on how to make a Hei Mask from the anime series Darker Than Black. So the basic ingredients you need are glue, some balloon, a newspaper which you'll make it into a 1-inch wide stripes, a bunch of them, and some acrylic paint that has the mask color on it. As you can see, some paintbrush and sponge brush and a X-Acto knife and some sandpaper, which I have right here. And the only thing that's probably kind of hard to find is probably this gesso, which is a special paint. You can find these at most art store or at your local campus. If you go to college, they should carry those in the art department. And last but not least, the workable fixative, which you spray on your mask after you're done painting, so the paint will hold for a longer time period. So first things first, for the first step, which is the first day, the whole process of the mask making takes about 2 days to finish, since you need to wait for the glue to dry when you're making the outline of the mask. So yeah, so first you need one balloon, the newspaper, which I already made to a 1-inch wide stripes, and glue. So that's pretty much it for the first step, and I'll bring downstairs, which is where I will be working on it. First, you will need to get a bowl of water and then mix it with the glue, which I will be doing right now. So after you're done with the bowl of glue, you should put that aside, and now it's time to blow your balloon. Try to make the balloon as big as your head, so that way you can have a more precise measurement while you're making the mask. And after you blow it, you tie it up, which is kind of, for me, is the hard part, since I'm afraid of popping it. There we go. So that's about the size of my head, which you can see is pretty big. So yeah, second part done. And now, you put the balloon aside, and it's time to measure your head. So I'm done with the measurement, and here's the rough draft of the shape of the mask. So I already marked it with my Sharpie. I finished layering everything. So this in total, it has, I think, about 4 layers, maybe 4.5, I'm not sure. And because it's wet, so you feel like kind of still transparent, which is not, because if you lift it, you can feel it's really heavy. So yeah, so you can see there's a few bubbles, which you can ignore because we've got a sandpaper that I just showed you, and we're gonna sand it down to make them a little bit more smoother. That's why I put an extra layer on it. So yeah, so we'll let this dry for about an hour. Then I'm gonna use this brush and then put another layer of water glue on it, so to make it a little more steady. And yeah, after that you just wait a day and wait till it's dry. Okay, so last night we finished applying the newspaper layer onto the balloon, and it's been 1 day now, so we're taking it down. So the way how you take the newspaper down from the balloon is you actually pop the balloon. That's when the X-Acto knife comes in. So let's see. And you pop the balloon. And here we go. We got a perfectly good mask. See? Perfectly good. So yeah. And you can see I left some of this part over here, and you can cut it out with an X-Acto knife or a scissor since it's pretty thin. So yeah. After you do that, you apply actually 3 layer of gesso and wait for that to dry. So we're gonna do that now. So you need gesso and the sponge brush. So yeah, I'm gonna apply now. I finished applying the gesso onto the newspaper mask. Yeah, I'm gonna let it dry, and later I will show you how I apply the second layer of gesso. So it's about 2 hours later, and the gesso is all dry up. And now we're gonna apply the gesso to the back of the mask to make it, well, you don't have to, but I like it, so I'm gonna do it. And I will show you guys how to apply the gesso. So I applied a 6th layer of the gesso onto the front already, and now as you can see it's all dry, and 2 layer on the back. And now we can start sanding some of the places that is like there's a little bubble. So let's get that started. The bump isn't as severe as I thought it would be, so we're gonna use just the fine 180 sandpaper, and that should be good. So, okay, after sanding down the mask, the very last step is to paint it. Yeah, I'm using a really thick bamboo brush since I want to go over the mask with another layer of white acrylic paint before I apply the eyes and the mouth and the thunderbolt of Hei. Okay, so I painted the mask with acrylic white paint and everything is dry. And now it's time to paint the eye and the mouth. And the way I did it is I printed out a Hei Mask on the printer. I found this online and cut out the eye and the mouth. I recommend you cut a line like a quarter maybe on the top and the bottom, a quarter in. That way when you put it on, it's more level this way. So let's do it. So after 3 hours of painting it, I'm finally done. So hope this helped, and please try it if you're interested. And when you're done, send me a picture to let me see how it goes. And if you have any more questions, leave a comment down below. I will check my blog and my YouTube account every day, so I should get back to you pretty soon if you have a question. Yeah. And thank you for watching my Secret Taco Life's figure review channel, even though this is not figure review. Yeah, so bye bye.